Okay, to pick up where we left off, I'm going to be doing some beginner guides to furnishing and finishing your house. One thing I had forgot to say during the build is up here in the corner, picking your lot type and your perks. Your lot type most of the time is going to be residential. If you're going to build a tiny home, you're more on a restriction, but it does lower your in-game bills, so maybe consider that if you're starting out with a sim that doesn't have a lot of funds. But for the most part, you're going to be doing residential. For your traits panel or your perks, this is where you pick what's going to best benefit your house. So that will be specifically up to whoever's going to be playing in the house most of the time. I will just pick the most basic perks every time, and then that way it's a good starting place if someone doesn't want to worry about it, which most of the time I'll go with good schools. I'll go homey, and I'll go child's play, especially if there's going to be children in the house. And in this one, we know there's a secondary bedroom. Probably do a kids' room. So these are good for kids learning and the adults learning things like cooking, handiness, and stuff like that. So it comes in handy overall. So those are the three I typically pick. Okay, so for this, again, I'm going to go top down. And the first thing we're going to have to do is pick flooring and wallpaper. So I'm going to go back to build mode. I'm going to pick a floor pattern. I'm going to pick wood. And I'm going to keep this super, super simple. I think I'll just go with the basic hardwood flooring. Flip it. For this one, I could keep it all running the same way in the house, or have it run the same way as the room, which is what I prefer. And then go to tiling. Normally, if I'm going to do a base game only, I will do this tile, but I do love the spa day tile, and I'll usually go with the sandy color. That's facing the wrong way, and that's going to drive me crazy. There we go. Okay. Now that we have our flooring picked, let's move on to our wall pattern. Let's do regular paint. Right here under basic standards, this gray looking color right here is actually white. So I'm just going to have a super, super white main room just to keep things simple. I'm going to go for more of a bluey tone for the main bedroom. Maybe not that blue. Something like that. Go for a nice kind of olivey green for the kids' bedroom. And then go to tile. I'm still going to go with the spa day tile. And I'll pick like a bluey green color to complement the flooring. And if I hit the end key on my keyboard, you can see with the walls cut away how that kind of looks together. I think it looks kind of beachy, so I like it. And let's put the walls back up. You can use end to lower the walls and home to raise the walls. And since this area will be our kitchen, I would suggest breaking this floor up. And while I don't always do it, it is a good thing to have, but I'm going to get my doors in there before I forget them. I am notorious for forgetting doors. So let's just do some basic doors right in the center of the room. And actually in the bathroom, I'm going to want to put it off to one side to leave room for the toilet. So I'm going to stick it right here and hold down Alt just so we can see the whole door frame. And then I'm going to stick the master bedroom door right there. Okay, so right in here, I'm going to show you a nice trick to make the flooring, and especially if you want to save money. If you notice a lot of these tiles, while they're only like $4 and something, let's say we trace this whole room right here. That's $96. You can go to masonry, and under masonry here you'll find construction quality concrete. $0. And while you may think, why in the world would I want a concrete kitchen? Especially in a suburban home. My reason is you can change the colors and make a pattern. So if I trace right in here with the white. I want to show you how to shape this. If you hold down Control and F, see how it turned from a square to this little triangle. We could fill this in and fill out this little section, and you can also drag and make it the full square. And now you're like, okay, great, I have a white concrete floor. Think very traditional homes. A lot of times you get this really patterned floor, and you can make the pattern your own, and you can put in little diamond shapes all over, and it follow the flooring. And you get this design basically for free because you went with the concrete pattern. And if you just go all the way around, you can see you're making this cute little pattern. And it's absolutely no money. It is saving you a ton, especially if you're doing a starter home. While I would consider this more of an intermediate tip, I'm including it in the basics because a lot of people that are interested in building and starting out, they're starting out with very little funds. So every way you can save money, it's better for you. And here, I don't really like the white against the white, so I'm going to actually switch that to gray really fast. And now that we've got this all switched from the white, I'm going to hit Control and F again to get back to my normal square. And I have a nice, pretty little floor in there. And again, you can pick whatever colors you prefer out of this. Like, there's a lot of different colors you can pick from. I really like this blue as well. But I just went with basic colors for now, just to kind of keep things simple. And we're going to do our basic layout. The first thing I would suggest for beginners is use the Objects by Room button right here. The reason I suggest this is if you don't know, like, maybe you don't know what exactly falls under decorations, or you don't know exactly what's plumbing or surfaces, or, well, I get that those are a lot of basic titles. Like surfaces, it can get very complicated very fast. So if you don't know what you're looking for, just stick to the Room button. And if you have seasons, always remember your thermostat. Trust me, your Sims will thank you. Okay. And always remember to put a fire alarm somewhere in your kitchen. I'm going to stick mine right there for now. Or in or near your kitchen, I'll say. The first thing I would suggest is get a basic layout going. Know where you're going to want your stuff to be. And if you're like me and constantly changing your mind, it's better to get a layout down before you lock in exactly what you want. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is grab, and I would suggest turning your auto counters off. Auto counters is what decides, like, when you stick two side by side, notice those didn't snap and make a corner piece. It's because I have my auto counters off. So, and the reason I suggest that is just so you have a little bit more control over your layout, or if you want end pieces or whatever. Auto counters won't give you that. So what I'm going to do is use the most basic counter I can find and get a layout down. That way I can see what I'm working with and make decisions. And then I can decide what looks best once it's all in. This is just to make sure things are going to fit. So this is my basic idea, like almost a galley kitchen. And I was originally going to stick a refrigerator here in this corner. I think it would actually look better right here on the end. So again, just absolutely basic stuff here and there, just to know where stuff's going to go. Your stove, it wouldn't be centered on this wall. Let's be honest, it's not going to be centered anywhere I stick it, so I may stick it right here in the corner. And this is why I tell you to get a layout, because it's best to do this now and know if something's not going to fit, and if you're going to have to move your house around to make stuff fit. I would like for my sink to be centered with a window, but that's not going to happen. So I'm going to get a basic sink and stick it right there. And I do kind of like the idea of having a small little bar, even if it is only 2 pieces. Like, that could really be handy. And I can do an outer corner right there. Just to kind of, nope, it sticks over the flooring. Just stick it right there. Okay, so that's a decent layout for the for the kitchen, not the fridge, sorry. Now in here, I'm going to want my living space. And I'm going to do a fireplace. Again, just get something as a placeholder. Get a placeholder wall TV. Get a placeholder couch to see how it would fit. I'm going to stick it right there. Oh, I need bar stools on the kitchen. And you'll see it'll just snap. Okay. And this is why, because I was originally wanting to put my love seat here, but now I know I can't because of those bar stools. So I'll stick it there instead. Let's make sure the coffee table is going to fit. It'll fit if I use a skinny one. Okay, and then I have this space over here that I'd want to fill. So, for now I will stick a chair right there. There we go. Nice little reading chair. Over in this corner could be great for skill building. The thing you're going to want to always try to find in your homes is places for skill building. So here I can do, let's go study. Let's click on hobbies and skills. And probably something like a nice little chess table with some chairs. Whoop, that went through the wall. Thanks to move objects. And we have room for a coat rack here, something like that. And most of the time, if I stick like an easel, I'll put it on the back porch, which I will. You can't do it here, or else it's going to block the stairs. I'll put it in this corner. Actually, wait, could I stick it? Yeah, I can stick it right there. There we go. Okay, and this is the room I'm worried the most about fitting stuff in, so I will go ahead and start doing placeholder stuff here. See, like, that's not going to fit there, it's not going to fit here. I might actually have the shower right there. Actually, I remembered I'm supposed to have a shower tub combo because of a kid's room. Darn. So I'm going to stick a shower tub combo there, and now I know this window has to go. Unfortunately, I would love to keep a window there, but it's not going to work. Let's see if we could fit all the other stuff in here, though. Toilet will go there. And then, if I'm not mistaken, your Sims get in the shower on this side. I would have to player test that, but I'm almost positive. Uh-oh. So we would have to put a very skinny sink along this wall. Probably right about there. And they should be able to route through that. If they don't, you would have to move some stuff around or make it bigger. Okay, in here, wrong room, sorry. I'm going to want to stick some kind of a desk with a chair. And also have a master, like, bedroom setup. So, like a double bed. First double bed I come to. That's right next to the door. See, I originally had it planned the other way. Now I think I need to move it. Yeah, that looks a lot better of a layout. And I think I would want to include a built-in wardrobe in here. So I'm going to turn the grid on and do a 1x2 right there. Use the eyedropper, make sure all the walls match. Okay, good. And then go back to bedroom. Stick my wardrobe in there, and I'll go ahead and just stick a white one in there. There we go. So if I stick the wardrobe there, actually wait. Could I stick it there? Will that let me do that? Yes, it will. I'm going to have to move the door a smidge. Not a lot, but a little bit. See, just, you gotta be a little bit flexible with your stuff. I don't know if I like that though. I can live with it. Okay, and now we know all of that fits. Let's go back to the kids' room. I'm gonna make it a toddler room. So we're gonna have a toddler bed. It's going to need a potty of some kind, which will most definitely not fit in the bathroom. It's going to have to go in here. We'll get some kind of a little chair in here for the kiddo. Will that fit there? Yes. It's going to need a high chair. Oh, I haven't got a dining table yet. Interesting. I'll do that in a moment. Let's get it a bookshelf. That may be asking too much of that corner. Stick the bookshelf right there. Let's go to toy. Wait, no. Let's go. Where's that little corner table right there? I like sticking this beside the bed because I can stick that little... I'll stick it right there. Right under the window. Yeah, it'll be okay. Let's get a Blarfy, which is this big bear, and stick it right here in the corner. And go to toddler stuff, stick it a little... I like getting a gender neutral color. Get a little black Wabbit tablet, stick it in there. Toy box. You know what, maybe we stick the toddler... Maybe the toddler chair can be what's in here. There we go. No. We'll figure it out in a second. I need room for the toy box, and then actually we can just have the little chair right there in front of the window. There we go. So now we know everything that we want is going to fit in this room, or in this house, and then we can go back in and replace everything. Now see, I forgot the dining room table that fast, as well as the trash can. Oi. Okay. Let's stick a trash can right here for now. See how quickly I forget things. Oh my gosh. Let's do generic dining room table. Stick the toddler right on the end there. Let's do generic chairs again. Oop, I'll fix that. Does that fit? Sure. I think, let me do this. Yes, we have at least one square the Sims should be able to get through there. I'd rather make sure they can get through here. Okay, yeah, they're gonna be able to fit through there. I will player test this to make sure, and I'll make a note at the end if it doesn't actually work. And now that we've got everything in, all we have to do is go in and replace it with the things we actually like. So, since we started with the kitchen, we will do the same again. Let's start with the refrigerator and get something that looks a little bit better than that. Hopefully a lot better. Let's just go with that. It's nice and cheap. Like, this is what I prefer, but you can see there's an $800 difference. So just go nice and white and simple. You can hit the delete button on your keyboard to delete things faster. Yeah, that'll go nicely with it. And let's start replacing our counters. We're gonna have to get rid of these anyway, so there we go. And let's go to the counters. Again, I'm trying to go as cheap as possible, but it still look okay. As you can see, the next step up would be these kitchen counters. from the country, what is it, country living kit? Is that what it's called? Why do I always forget the name of packs? Cottage living. Darn, it was so close. Okay, we could go all white, but I kind of like the idea of popping in a little bit of green. Let's get our corner pieces in. Shoot. See, I'm on the Sims 4 thing and it's throwing me for a loop. I'm trying to drag it around and I can't. Okay, let's fill this in all the way around. Let's do top down just to make it easier on ourselves. And let's match this to it. I absolutely hate this island piece, but work with what you're given, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that looks great. And then let's get our sink in, just basic sink. And then, before I do the uppers, I like to get everything on the counters. Let's stick this here. And while I like to clutter, don't over clutter. You need to make sure you have at least one spot where the Sims can actually do something. Let's throw a dishwasher in, but I'm going to throw it in. Nope, I was going to throw it in the island, but it shows on the corner. I'll throw it in right behind the island where it hides a little bit. And if you stick in a coffee pot, just be warned, your Sims will refuse to sleep and will always be caffeinated. So there's that. I'm not going to cover clutter in the basic build, so we're going to leave it at that. We're going to stick the fire alarm right. Actually, I liked it where it was. Right there. Okay, let's do the vent hood for the stove. I forgot the word stove for a minute. Oh my gosh. Stick that up there. Let's do the uppers. We were doing the country kitchen. Cottage kitchen, not country. Jesus, I'm losing my mind. See, I can't do the end piece there like I want. So I'll do it there and actually just move that back in the kitchen right above the refrigerator. I mean, technically I could... Can I fit a little skinny one on there? It won't attach, but I can hold down Alt and make it. There we go. I have to do the same thing there. Do a corner piece here. See, the corner pieces look so nice. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Darn it. I'm going to have to scoot that in, which means I'm going to have to scoot that in. It looks absolutely crazy from the outside, but we're going to roll with it. As you can see here, we're not going to be able to fit a full-sized one probably anywhere now because of the windows. And then pick another end piece, which is a solid cabinet. Okay. Now we have to get our bar stools back in here. I'm going to leave that trash can as is. For these bar stools, we're going very country, so I'm going to go with a cats and dogs one. Be nice. I think that matches enough to get away with it. There we go. So apparently I've decided this is a very country, cottagey kitchen, or house. Let's replace the fireplace in here. What says country / cottage other than, obviously that's huge. We could go with a nice brick fireplace. I actually don't hate that. Yeah, let's roll with it. Let's get rid of that and replace the TV. Oh, that's one that snaps to something. I thought it was the wall one. Sorry. There we go. And now that we do this, I see immediately this has to come back some. So let's replace the couch first and foremost. And another heads up, in The Sims, almost no couch has a matching love seat except for that one. So actually I may just go simple and stick with it and switch to like this bluey color. So far it kind of fits the overall aesthetic of the house a little bit. We're using my design key, or the R button design tool. Maybe this blue, this kind of greeny teal color, because I like the pattern in it. Okay, so I'm just going to make the love seat match. There we go. And going back to the select tool with H. Yeah. Oh god, now we have to find a chair that matches. Great. Um, I was actually thinking a rocking chair in here, which this matches pretty decently. Just gonna stick that right there in the corner. We could put some knitting stuff in there. Let's do our coffee table in here. Let's stick with... I actually kind of like the idea of going really, really simple. Not like super traditional, but maybe a mid-century kind of vibe. Again, I don't hate it, so... Is there a better wood tone that matches that perfectly? Wait, can I make this... Oh, it's darker, but it's not right. Why does no wood tone ever match in The Sims? You know what, I'll just... Oh, gosh. I'll go with the latter one, it's less appalling to me. So we're just going to replace this, and then we'll go back and decorate. Yeah, this is terrible. So we're going to get rid of these and get rid of that. We're going to go to the study first and pick a better chess table. Nice and simple. What? Does this come in a better color, though? Is the question. Yes. Okay, and now to find chairs that I don't immediately hate. This matches the bar stools perfectly. It now doesn't match this. Crap. I could just make it white. It'll be okay. So what we're going to do is just completely delete all of that. And we're going to pick a dining room table. There's one that came with a free release that I'm looking for, and I can't find it. There it is. This one is like a nice mid-tone wood that, let's be honest, none of this wood matches, but it doesn't make me want to pull all of my hair out at the same time. So we're going to go E and pick the same chairs. We'll change the color of the table in a second. I just realized how absolutely terrible that is together. That's actually a really good match. Okay. We need a high chair. Back to toddler things. This one. Are you the right? What's happening? That actually matches really well. But I'm gonna go with the blue seat just to give it a little pop of color. Is there a better color though? As you can see on these swatches, the top color is the wood color. And the bottom color is the cushion color. So actually, no, I'm gonna stick with that. Okay. Alrighty, there's our basic furniture. I don't immediately hate anything in this room, except for the fact that nothing matches. So I'm going to make this a light cream color. The bed's going to have to stay the same. Gonna go a nice green. Nope. This... Oh. I can't tell which one of them matches this bed better. I may have to just go with a different potty. You know what? This one's actually really cute anyway, and it has a lot of bright colors on it. It'll match fine. This toy chest, I'll go with white. These two things match, I'll leave it alone. Let's be honest, this is a bathroom. It doesn't really matter that much. See if I can zoom in and not see just a wall. To get a mirror up here. And if you want to raise and lower things while move objects is on, you can hit the 9 key to raise and the 0 key to lower. You cannot use it on like your little number pad on the right. It has to be the ones up above the letters. Unfortunately, I can't bring this one down any farther. That's the one I wanted to use. How about you? Ooh, you're dark. How is that darker? What's happening? Okay. I just want a nice square mirror that also kind of looks like like it has a medicine cabinet in it, kind of. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't want to go super traditional with it. but I don't want to go super modern, and I can't lower that one anymore either. I may go with the tiny living, which, nope, I can't lower that either. For the love of... Ooh, wait. Maybe oval? If I can change the color on it instead of... Oh god, not that color. It looks like stone. I'll take it. I don't care. Center it. And the one thing I always do is put it in toilet paper. Not that they actually use it, but I know it's there. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of put some stuff in here just to have it done. Let's go with a nice base game hand towel. And I don't need to put in a towel because there's one already on this particular bathtub combo I picked. And I will throw down a little bath mat and call it a day. Let's do what? Oh, I am going to actually throw down some rugs in the areas we've already done as well. Like I said, I'm not going to decorate and then immediately go back to start trying to decorate. Because it drives me crazy. Let's make this a little bit big. Holy moly, never mind. It didn't get the little bit memo in time. How bad? Jeez. Maybe something more square would fit in here. See, this is why I hate rugs in this game. Nothing is the right size. Ever. Like, I need... Holy... No. Actually, wait a minute. Yes. Not that color. But... I'm gonna go neutral on the rug. Just realized I didn't put in end tables. Shoot. We'll cross that bridge in a minute. Let's do this rug right underneath the table here, but I would want some kind of color underneath it. There we go. It doesn't fit perfectly, but it's as good as it's gonna get, to be honest. This is a lot of really weird colors in here. Let's go with gray. There we go. And now for the bedroom. Let's do the bed first. I really like the idea of this big 4-poster bed. I'm going to stick it in place and then go for the color. See, I like doing this that way I can kind of see it without the little small preview. I can actually see what I'm working with in the room. And I hate that it never touches the wall at all. So I'll hold down Alt and just drag it back. There we go. I'll go with this dark wood one here. Let's do some end tables. That's, wow, I'll never do that again. That's a perfect color. And drag it till it's in a decent spot. There we go. I know we already have this built-in wardrobe over here, but I do still like the idea of them having like a separate something, you know? Not that. I say I like the idea and immediately regret my decision. That's not the right color. It's not the right color. Not the right color. I'm shocked. Not really, but hey, wait. This is that, basically. There we go. It does kind of hit the window, but that doesn't really bother me. See, that's from the Seasons pack. Of course it is. I seem to love Seasons, and I don't intentionally pick it every single time, but I always end up picking it. Yeah. Am I okay with it hitting the window? If I'm going to, I'd like to scoot it out. Nope. Oh, jeez. I hate it. Maybe put a chair there. We'll figure it out. Moving on. Let's do... Ooh, I could put a shelf over there. Okay. Saved by the shelf. Might as well just stick with the seasons of it all. Is that the same color? It is. First try. What's going on with me today? Okay. Let's put a computer on there. Sure. Stick a chair there. Okay, nice comfy one. Let's get a nice little light on the table. There you go. And then you can clutter that up if you like. Over here, let's just do some little decorative lighting. After all, it is the bedroom. At the foot of the bed, I do like to put an ottoman. And I swear the only way I've found to find it here is go to miscellaneous under comfort, under show all, and find ottomans. I cannot for the life of me figure out where they are under objects by room. So, do with that what you will. Nothing there is going to match, is it? See, why didn't Seasons come out with an ottoman? I'd have it made. Is that color close to the bed? No, and I hate it. You know what? We're going to go with this. It's not exactly the right color. Let's see if we can get at least the right wood. The answer is no. I'm not really surprised, though. Again, nothing in The Sims is going to match. You just have to kind of come to terms with that and find the closest thing you can. I'm going to use a Seasons shelf if I can find the right brown. There we go. Oh, this is not... I'm so used to building with middle wall height that I actually thought that was going to fit. So here, what I'm going to do is just stick a shelf right here. And have a plant or something there. And then over here in this corner, what I'm going to do is go back to objects by room, go to surfaces, and just stick in some shelving. And then that way, if you collect stuff, or if your sim collects stuff, you can have somewhere to display it. And that's something we can do with this corner. Actually, even better, I can stick it here. And I still have room for a plant. Always put plants. Okay, so I need to put in a rug before I forget again. I saw that big plushy rug. Oh, it's not big, but I can make it big. There, comfortable plush rug, and I just make it ginormous and stick it under the bed. Isn't there a better looking one? I think you're the better one. Oh god. But I can't make you big enough. Darn it! Okay. We'll stick with... I already lost it. There it is. Is there a better color, maybe? And whatever the crap that was. I placed it poorly. That's the only thing is once you size stuff up, if you can't click the actual center of it, you're a little bit in trouble. There we go. Nice big cushy rug. Okay, now let's move on to decorations. My biggest thing is plants. Again, if you can... oh, nope. Hold on. I caught it. End table. I am the worst for this. So I went mid-century here, so I don't want to go with my first inclination of going straight seasons again. Ooh, I love this with a little flower in it. There we go. I think it's cute. That may block the door. I will player test that anyway. And we'll get some little knitting stuff to go over here. If I can find it. There it is. So we'll get a little knitting... we'll get a little knitting basket to go in here. We'll put the one with the bunny there in the corner and put this one right. Actually, no, I like the idea of one being on each side, I think. Scoot that over just a smidge. There we go. I should grab a fistful of yarn from each side. And let's get indoor plants going. Let's put a small little one right there. Put another little flat one right there. Let's stick a corner one. Not that dark. Please. No. Sure, I don't immediately hate that, but I say that and then instantly go through like 4 others. I'm gonna go back to it. Okay, let's stick this in the corner behind the rock. That might actually mess with the rocking chair. Stick it in the corner over here. Nope, that's gonna clip too. Would you look at that? Need a lot there before I forget. That doesn't fit. So that's the biggest issue with picking furnishings for any room, is trying to figure out what fits the room. Like for instance, that would go great right there. And then maybe something small and unobtrusive, like this one. That's not small at all. Trying to find something that fits with your room is the biggest pain. Maybe a tea set, and then I can switch that to over there. Or I can stick that in the bedroom. I like the little tea set better, to be honest. I would like a small little lamp to go here. That one, but maybe a different color. Maybe go all white. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. So we're gonna roll with it. And I'm going to stick a coat hanger here before I forget, because that was my initial goal. There we go. Okay, sorry, I got off track. And back to plants. Let's see here, something in the middle of the table. Let's do something hanging up here. I know the better one for this one, but I can't ever find it when I need it. So, ooh, wait a minute. You can stick this over here behind the rocking chair. And it's hanging, so it shouldn't actually interfere with anything. There we go. And as you can see, I'm going between top down and normal view a lot. Because it really helps. Here's what I was looking for. That's not going to fit. Great. So we'll go back to this one and just make it slightly bigger. We'll pick a fun color. There we go. And we could fit some pictures in over and through here and stuff. And fit a nice skinny plant right here. I think that would be cute right there. Can I scoot this over without it bumping into anything? I can, if I scoot this back where I had it, which I'm fine with. There we go. And then in here, you could always put some plants here and there and around and put other clutter. Again, I'm not going to do clutter in this video, but I will do some plants. Because let's be honest, I can't help myself. I'll stick that right there. And I'll stick another little small one right beside of it. Okay. And in here, I'm going to stick a little plant right on this table here. That's humongous. That's not little by any means. Same with that one. That's huge. Yeah, that's nice and cute. And then let's do... I never did get to use my corner plant. I will use my corner plant right here. There we go. And now we go to pictures. And again, these all boil down to what do you actually prefer? Like, I love these on a kid's wall, which I can fit right there. That just looks so cute. Also, before I forget, biggest tip for beginners: if you're gonna have children in the house, use the night light that prevents them from having nightmares. It is the biggest pain when every single night the kids come running screaming because they had a nightmare. This light will stop that. Okay, and back to pictures. I'm trying not to get sidetracked, but it's happening. For this room, I am looking for something just kind of serene looking. I love these plants. Or these pictures of plants, sorry. I'm going to stick one right there and one right there. Make a little collage, but scoot them apart a little bit. And rotate it. There. I like that one. And then along this wall, since it's a little office, I like it to look like it's patents or something like that. So any like... Ooh, actually that one's probably better. And then would like to try to fit one more here. I love these paintings from Paranormal. And actually I can fit them right there perfectly. That works. Maybe just scoot them a little bit more. There we go. Maybe some family looking photos right there. Get a better color that'll match the rest of them. There we go. Okay, now in the kids' room, I did see something that I'm always trying to put in the kids' room. This right here, this little growth chart. And while it's hidden behind the toy box, you can still see that it's there. I think that's about all the decoration I'm going to do in there. Now in here, I would like to try to get a few more little pictures. A cute little sunflower. Can I make that bigger? No, it's going to take up too much room. Just need a nice little skinny painting right here. Little skinny one. Ooh, Tree of Life. I like that. That's cute. Right there. And that's all for the basics. And I know I went a little crazy with the plants and losing track, but that's about all I would do to a basic house build, other than potentially sticking a bench out here, which I will go ahead and do. I want the couch version there. Let's go with a nice neutral tone. There we go. Oh, that can go way back. And then maybe stick a little love seat right here to match. Oh, where am I going? Is that going to interfere with this? Possibly. I'll scoot it down a little bit. There we go. And that's all I would do for a basic build. And then we have our build done, furnished, and good to go. I hope you enjoyed.